humans could travel at the speed of light for an entire year, where would we get to? The answer might make you completely give up on your dream of interstellar travel, because after covering that entire distance, you wouldn't even have stepped out of the solar system's doorstep. A light year, though it sounds deeply romantic, is actually the cruelest joke the universe plays on humanity. Many people think a light year is just equivalent to a few years on a rocket, but the reality is enough to make your scalp go numb. 1 light year equals 9.46 trillion kilometers. Just how massive is that concept? By car. If you drove a car at 120 kilometers per hour without eating, sleeping, or resting, driving continuously day and night, it would take you 9 million years to finish that journey. By space probe, the Voyager 1 probe, traveling at about 60,000 kilometers per hour, hasn't even covered more than 0.002 light years after 46 years of flight. What's even more terrifying is that our closest neighboring star system, Alpha Centauri, is 4.37 light years away from Earth. With current technology, humanity would need about 70,000 years to get there. This means if you set off today, your descendants, some 3,000 generations later, would probably still be drifting somewhere on a ship in the freezing void of space. But that's just the beginning. The real despair lies ahead. Do you know how long human civilization has existed? About 10,000 years. Meanwhile, the time required to travel 1 light year by conventional means is 900 times the length of our entire civilized history. In other words, by the time your ship reaches its destination, civilization on Earth might have changed hundreds of times over, or perhaps even perished and been reborn countless times. And here is a number that is even more soul-crushing. NASA's Parker Solar Probe is the fastest man-made object ever created. In December 2024, it reached a blistering speed of about 700,000 kilometers per hour, equivalent to 195 kilometers per second. How fast is that? Traveling from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City would take only a few seconds. Yet, even at that terrifying speed, it would still take about 1,500 years to cross a single light year. Think that's all? Not even close. Our home, the Milky Way, has a diameter of about 100,000 light years. That means even if you could fly at the speed of light, crossing from one end of the galaxy to the other would still take 100,000 years. And yet, the speed of light is the absolute ultimate limit that no object with mass can ever attain. Out there, 2.54 million light years away, lies another galaxy named the Andromeda Galaxy, rushing toward us at a speed of about 110 kilometers per second. In about 4 billion years, it will collide with the Milky Way. Ironically, despite foreseeing this cosmic accident on a galactic scale, humanity will forever be unable to fly there to witness it firsthand. Because what does 2.54 million light years actually mean? It means even if you stepped onto a ship traveling at the speed of light today, by the time you reach the Andromeda Galaxy, the human race back on Earth would likely have evolved into a completely different form of existence. And if you traveled at the speed of Voyager 1, that journey would take over 44 million years. By then, even human fossils on Earth might have weathered away into dust. But that is still not the most shocking part. Through observation, scientists have discovered that the diameter of the observable universe spans about 93 billion light years. Pay close attention to the word observable. It means this is merely the range we can see. The true size of the universe could very well far exceed that number, perhaps even being infinite. Within those 93 billion light years of the observable universe, the number of galaxies is estimated to be around 2 trillion. Each galaxy contains tens of billions or even trillions of stars alongside countless planets. Before such a scale, the entire Milky Way is just like a single drop of water in the ocean, and our solar system within that galaxy is a speck so small it's almost negligible. Earth and the 8 billion people on it, on a cosmic scale, can practically be ignored. So can humanity break this limit? Some say we could develop faster-than-light spacecraft. In 1994, theoretical physicist Miguel Alcubierre proposed an idea called the warp drive. According to this hypothesis, the ship itself doesn't exceed the speed of light. Instead, it contracts space ahead of it and expands space behind it, thereby moving faster than light without directly violating the theory of relativity. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? But unfortunately, according to current physical theories, this type of engine would require an energy source equivalent to converting the entire mass of Jupiter into energy. Not only that, but it also demands a form of matter called negative energy, which so far exists only in theory and has never been directly observed. In other words, that idea can still only live within science fiction movies. And an even harsher truth lies beyond. Because the universe is expanding at an accelerating rate, there are galaxies moving away from us at speeds exceeding the speed of light. This means that even if you owned a ship capable of traveling at the speed of light, and even if you set off immediately, you would still never catch up to those galaxies. The light they emit will forever fail to reach Earth. Those galaxies have vanished forever beyond the cosmic horizon. Therefore, when you look up at the starry sky, what you're actually seeing is the past. You see the sun from 8 minutes ago. You see the North Star from 434 years ago. You see the Andromeda Galaxy from 2.54 million years ago. You will never see the universe's present because no matter how fast the speed of light is, on a cosmic scale, it is still far too slow. At this point, the distance of a light year tells us a brutal truth. Humanity may forever be confined to the solar system, or at most, only able to explore a range of a few light years around us. While interstellar travel looks effortless in sci-fi movies, in real life, it is virtually an impossible mission. But looking at it from another perspective, perhaps it isn't entirely a tragedy. When you truly grasp the distance of a light year and understand the infinite vastness of the universe, you realize that an entire human lifespan on the cosmic timeline is just a mere blink of an eye. The worries we carry, the fame and wealth we pursue, are all negligibly minuscule before the universe. The cruelty of a light year does not lie in how far it is, but in how incredibly small we are. The universe doesn't confine us. Rather, the very laws of physics we live under are the true boundaries. Bạn có thể sao chép nguyên văn khối trên để đưa vào công cụ chuyển văn bản thành giọng nói.